Afternoon, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancients. My name is Priscilla, and this is my co-host, Heather. And we welcome everybody to our channel today. We're going to be talking about the Akashic Records. Woohoo!
I love
Heather,
that picture.
You like that picture? It's nice, isn't it? Do you want to do some cards?
Yeah, I'm getting.
You want to throw some cards and see what you get for the collective. And while you're doing that, I'm going to say I hope you enjoyed our Saturday show with Kiguru's Spiritual Journeys, Terry Suzuki. She joined us for Saturday, and we had a great talk. She has so many tales to tell, and hopefully she'll come back and do some more. And today we're going to talk about the Akashic Records. This is our second show on the Akashic Records. The first one was a long time ago. It was episode 25 at May 10th, 22. It was the last time we talked about Akashic Records. So if you're interested, please go check out that old video. Hey, Hypnicity. Hi, Teresa. Welcome today. We sure appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, Heather and I are just two crones going on our spiritual journey, sharing our spiritual experiences. So please don't judge, just take what resonates and leave the rest. We were guided to start this YouTube channel to share our journey and experiences in the hope that it helps others on their spiritual path. Because so many of these YouTube channels have helped us on our spiritual path. So thank you all for being here and being part of our journey. And I hope we all learn and grow in love and compassion for each other.
And I was going to say, it helps to know that you're not the only one that thinks they're going crazy.
It certainly does. Hi, Morella. Welcome. Welcome, 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 everybody. So glad to see you here today. Let me get back to Heather and her cards real quick.
So sometimes we think about needing assistance, but our creativity, it's the birthing card, gets in our way. So we need help, but then we keep thinking of other ideas along with things. Meanwhile, our soul is still creating, and our bodies are going through frequency shifts. So it's just everything all together. And so what they're saying is to help that, this is the feline card, and what it means is just wait. Give it a chance to get all worked out a little bit. And then you'll feel like you're back with the celestial again. But sometimes there's so much stuff that if you don't wait for a little bit, you go nuts. So
all right.
Give it a chance.
Give it a go. Give it a chance.
Yeah.
That makes sense. With people like me that are impatient as hell and wants everything yesterday.
Yeah, me.
That's so me.
Yeah.
So, what are the Akashic Records? Well, Akashic comes from the Sanskrit word Akasha, which means ether, sky, or astral light. The Akashic Records exist in the ether, or what we now call the quantum field. They are like an energetic database of everything that has ever happened in the universe. It's a sacred space. Everything that has happened or will happen in the universe. It's a sacred space, a celestial ethereal library, which contains not only our lifetimes, past, present, and possible futures, but also the record of all universal events, thoughts, words, emotions, and intent ever to have occurred in the past, present, or future of all entities and all life forms. Wow. Including the karmic cycles of countries, continents, land masses, even religions, races, and belief systems.
And planets.
Yeah. There is no judgment in the Akashic Records on anything anyone has ever done. It simply serves as a record. The Akashic Records can also be thought of as a mirror, reflecting our choices and actions, and can provide access to our higher self to understand how these choices have impacted us.
Mhm. Now, accessing our Akashic records forces us to move out of our heads and into our hearts. And we can gain insight and understanding into the cause of limiting beliefs, patterns, obstacles, and trauma, and what needs to be done to transform them. We can remove any societal or generational conditioning keeping us from our soul path. We can receive guidance towards our true self or our soul's purpose. And we can uncover root causes of illness, phobias, and injuries, and the way to heal them. We can release ancestral karmic debt. We can identify and understand patterns that no longer serve us. And like the reasons we continue to attract certain types of situations or people in our lives over and over again. I had one time that I was walking around the house and I'm going, what the heck am I not learning? I keep having these kinds of people in my life. What am I not getting? Evidently, there was something because they keep coming back. So the records help us to not only identify our strengths, but also the dysfunctional aspects of our soul makeup.
Accessing our Akashic Records or having them read for us will always raise our energy and make us feel a little bit better than we did before. Because the Akashic Records radiate loving, healing energy. So, what is the vibration of the quantum field? Unconditional love, the highest vibration there is. So, how do we, because, boy, sorry, connecting to this cosmic library may introduce spontaneous physical, emotional, or spiritual healings. So, how do we access the records? As energetic beings, we all possess the potential to connect with the Akashic Records, as they are a part of the collective unconscious that links us to the divine and links us all together. It's about finding the right meditative frequency to connect to and channel the information through the subconscious mind into the conscious mind. Setting your intention and having crystal clear clarity on the questions you want answered are essential. As always, the biggest block is ourselves. We are almost always our own limitation.
Yep. And it's not just in the Akashic records, it's everywhere. So the Akashic records can be accessed in a multitude of ways. There are many different prayers out there to access the records. And you use one that connects and resonates deeply with you. Not just anyone. And you gotta feel it, okay? Be your own teacher and guide yourself to what you most need. Think of searching the Akashic records as doing a Google search. You can request specific information about things like disease and healing, past lives, relationships, soul journeys, and more. But access to the information will be filtered through the guidance of your spiritual guides. If they think you're not ready to receive certain details, you may be prevented from accessing that specific information at this time. If you're granted access to the information, you will gain insights into your relationship with others and uncover root causes of trauma in your personal path and spiritual growth. And understanding may prompt you to seek ways to heal and reconcile relationships once you understand the roles you were destined to play in each other's lives.
When you work with the Akashic Records, you're looking at a bird's eye view of the situation, place, collective, or specific soul. It's like your own personal library where all the individual books are divided into specific lifetimes. When you open the records, you may see visuals, colors, movie clues, or you may hear sounds or music. Be open to whatever you're shown. It can be random objects that symbolize something larger or metaphors for concepts they may take a while to fully understand. If reading someone else's records, you must get their permission. Personal integrity and coming from a place of unconditional love is integral. You will only receive what your guides believe you need to know now. Whatever the mix of information, write it down as soon as possible. Keep an Akashic journal so you can look back from time to time.
Mm-hmm. A lot of things won't make sense when you first see them.
That's true. It took me a while to understand the first time I went to understand some of the details. And that was being read by somebody else.
Now, the first step to open and access the Akashic Records is to get a clear intention. Intentions will differ each time. Do you have a specific question you want to ask? Do you just want to experience the Akashic realm? Do you want guidance on a specific issue or soul path or career or relationship or health? There is no wrong question ever. But trust that you will get what you need. And you may not always get a clear answer to your question, but you'll get what you need. Find a quiet and calm environment where you can relax and clear your mind and state your intention out loud. For some reason, it makes a difference. It resonates with you better when you read it out loud. And make sure that you have your intentions clarified. It's easy to mix up. So get comfortable, relax, and ground yourself. Visualize roots extending from your feet into the earth, helping you stay centered and connected. I've done that, and it actually helps. It really roots you down.
I go from the bottom of my spine. I send a spike of energy into the center of the planet to ground myself. But the roots sound kind of fun.
They are, and they just kind of spread out, and you really get solid based.
Yeah. Okay. Do whatever you're called to do to relax so that you're in a peaceful, open state. You can visualize a shield of light surrounding you or invoke spiritual protection through Archangel Michael or others. Call on any spirit guides, angels, fairies, goddesses, the divine mother or father, animal guides, soul family, whatever resonates with you. Any other guides you work with to support you in this process and help you receive the divine wisdom and the guidance that you seek. Ask your guides to help you understand how the records make you feel, help you sense them, help you feel them, help you understand what it feels like to open the Akashic records. You need to pay attention to not what only you're seeing visually, but feeling, smelling, anything like that. Next, recite an intentional prayer to create an energetic pathway between your physical body and the Akashic records. The prayer aims to lift the energy, open your channel, and create a direct line between you and the records. I didn't put the prayer in here. It's in our first one, but I'm not sure that the prayer is even necessary anymore. I think whatever you think of to say to connect is perfect. But if you want the prayer, it's in the old one that I referenced earlier in the show.
And most everybody has their own way of getting ready to be open and receptive. And part of that for a lot of people is a prayer. So, you know, saying a separate one may not be necessary. So, trust your intuition and your inner guidance when you're exploring. Pay attention to any insights, images, or feelings that arise during the process. And trust your inner knowledge, your knowing, and allow it to guide your exploration. Use your discernment. Use your intuition and critical thinking to evaluate the insights you receive and determine their validity and applicability to your life. Keep an Akashic journal. Document the insights, messages, and guidance that you receive during your session. As soon as you're done, be ready to write. Compare how you feel before and after. Write down anything that feels relevant, even if you can't quite connect the dots right now, even if it doesn't make sense to you. And if you're new to working with Akashic Records, consider seeking guidance from experienced practitioners or teachers. If they can offer valuable insights, they can really help you. And with techniques and support to help you navigate the process effectively.
True story.
What?
The Akashic Records can greatly enhance our spiritual growth, healing, wisdom, and overall development. The records contain our every thought, deed, word, feeling, and intent, and connect us to one another. They have tremendous influence on everyday lives, our relationships, our feelings, our belief systems, and even our potential realities. Based on this deep understanding, they help us understand and confront our fears, phobias, and other energetic blocks and patterns we carry from childhood and past lifetimes. Based on this deep understanding, we can initiate changes to start making new and better choices, which are more aligned to our highest good and our true nature. Exploration of the Akashic Records is a deeply personal and spiritual journey. Embrace the process with patience, curiosity, and an open heart, and allow the wisdom of the records to enrich your life. I did not put a meditation process in because I feel like it's individual to everybody. And Hypnicity says that she asks that I keep with my highest intentions. I do that too, with unconditional love and the highest good, my highest good. I always add those things in. We had a question from Heather. Patricia Franzino, and I'm not sure that we can answer this, but I'll try.
Where is it?
I still see some residual, but it's also shrunk. The issue has shrunk energetically in size, and that the things that you're doing are going to completely heal it. I can't tell you when.
Yeah, I was going to say what I'm seeing is that there are still some issues, but not necessarily from that lifetime. That you still have some other issues dealing with your neck and spine. But again, I agree with her. You're working on them and they will eventually heal.
Cool. Okay. So I guess any questions on the show? I do want to say a couple of things. Terry Suzuki did a Akashic Records class with Dragonfly Crystals Valerie. And I'm actually hi, Linda Day Gonzalez, lovely to see you here today. And Melody, nice to see you here today. Yeah. Anyway, she took a class through Dragonfly Crystals. And I highly recommend this because I know how talented Valerie is. But I'm going to take the class, and I think Heather signed up for the class. She's doing another class October 14th. It's on, I think that's a Saturday. So
Yeah,
if you all are interested in how to do this, Terry says the class is phenomenal. Also, our Friday guest, uh, um, I hate that. Wait a minute, it's right here. Jenny Culkin. I always think of her as Starfish, but Jenny Culkin also took the class, and she's going to be with us on Saturday. So it'll be interesting to see what she has to say. But I believe the veil is getting so thin that those of us that have been doing the work um, have access much easier than it used to be, where you really had to go to somebody that was, um, trained, and you just knew that they had the credentials and all of that. I think that's kind of fading away. I think that we're going to be able to do it ourselves. Oh, Linda, you took the class too. Far out.
the same teacher.
Yep.
Good.
It's amazing. Glad you're taking
Yeah.
it too. I'm really excited about it. But Terry
When
is
I
also reading my Akashic Records tonight. She's was asking for volunteers, so I volunteered, and
I did too, but I haven't heard from her yet. So
I'm sure you will.
yeah.
Yeah, she says yes with Val.
And I was going to say that she is having a class before then, but it's full up. So October 13th or 18th.
14th.
Well,
It's Saturday the 14th.
Right. That's the soonest that you can get in.
So let me put in, I think it's did I get that right? Crystals. I believe this is the website. If you guys are interested at all, I think it's dragonflycrystals.store. Yeah, I've never seen a .store. I thought that was kind of neat. So anyway, there you go. And I guess we would love to read cards today if anybody wants some cards read. And if you have any comments about your experiences with the Akashic Records, please, please, please let us know. We'd be very interested. Any information, any experiences. That's what she said. You have practice sessions on Zoom. Yeah, that's wonderful. I can't wait to join you guys.
Yeah.
It'll be so much fun. Okay, let's see who wants cards read. Oh, one other thing. Oh, we got that. In Hypnicity said, I think I put that up there earlier. That's always important. I agree.
You mentioned it. You just didn't put it up.
Okay. Let's see. Hypnicity would love a reading from her guides, so we'll put her up first. You know what? I'm going to ask a favor of you all. I've really been having a lot of trouble with my left leg. I have an issue with connective tissue, and my left knee. I have had a left knee replacement, but the last week or so, about the last 10 days, I've been having a lot of pain. And what it's from is my tendons are loose. I have what do you call that? Loose tendons. And I've lost a bunch of weight. And so the tendons are super loose and the muscles are loose. And I would love some prayers from you guys to help me get through this pain because I'm having to use a cane. And sometimes I can't put any weight on that left leg. And I'm going to a chiropractor who does energy work and is acupressure. He's fabulous and he's really helpful he's really helpful with that. So good idea. I'll ask Terry tonight to work on whatever that issue is. That would be wonderful. But your prayers and healing energy would be greatly appreciated. I would really appreciate it today. So thank you very much. And I'll get cards for Hypnicity.
And Hypnicity, I'm sure that you can.
Thank you, Hypnicity. I'm going to highlight this real quick because I think that's important that that people realize you can get healings in the Akashic Records.
Yeah. Actually, all
Hi,
you have
Karen
to
Doyle.
do is
Welcome. Hi, Lark. Welcome. Okay, I think I've got it. Thank you, Marilla. I appreciate it. And Marilla, let me get your.
And since you haven't mentioned it before, I will work on it too.
Thank you. Okay. I know. I've been busy and I forget to tell you. It's like, I know I need to call her and ask her to work on my knee.
Yeah.
It's right below my knee. And
Yeah, we've done this before when she's lost weight. Everything loosens up and it just has to be tight.
Takes time to get tight again. It's called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and I'm hyper. What's the word? It's hyper. I can't think of the word.
Too much stretch.
I'm too stretchy. Okay, hypnicity. Melody of Anna Lee, you're right. Chiropractors are great. He's not your normal chiropractor. He does acupressure and energy work. And when I leave the office, I feel fine. It's amazing. And I'm okay until I sit for too long or I stand for too long, and then it starts up again. So I'm seeing him 3 times this week, and hopefully that's going to help a bit more. Plus, with your all's prayers and Heather's healing energy, I'm sure I'll be better in no time. A magnetic electric Mac, a beamer mat. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I think you're right, Lark. That's why I thought I'd ask, because the power of this many people is amazing. Oh, Linda, that sounds so exciting. I can't wait. A whole month. Well, maybe it's not that far. Okay, let me get back to my card thinking. And I'm doing 3 cards.
Yeah. I've got 3. And the first one for your hypnicity is that you've got some pretty good news coming about your work or your career or whatever you're studying. And it says that when you have a well thought out plan, it works perfectly. Sometimes somebody needs to give you a little bit of shove to get going. And part of that's because you need to set your concerns aside. And the first one was Princess of Autumn, and the next one was for Winter. And any decisions that you need to make, you don't need to make right now. You can wait for a little bit. But don't let those worries stop you. That's why somebody has to push you once in a while. And your solutions do come from meditation. The other thing is that you need a little more rest or you need a vacation, one or the other, because you're really burning the candle at both ends. And don't be afraid, this is the 3 of Winter, to reach out to other people, to others. So it doesn't necessarily just have to be people. It can be animals. It can be your spirit guides, whatever. Don't be afraid to reach out for comfort and love. You're going to get stronger from everything that you feel isn't quite right. You will get stronger from dealing with it. And everything heals in time. But don't be afraid to use others to help you. Okay? But basically, you're going to have some good news coming up. So
that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the moon that says take note of intuitive messages, which you just got. And it's the Winter, and it's time to reflect and renew. Take care of yourself, take care of your needs, rest, and learn from your experience, learn from your spiritual experiences, which I know you do. Let me look that up real quick because there was another bit in there about know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences and then share them with others. That's beautiful. So listen to those intuitive messages that you're receiving. Get quiet, rest, and relax. Hey, Janet C. And
pretty much aligns with what I had.
Learn and use your spiritual messages. Pass them along. Share them with others like we do. It's not too late, White Dragon. You got it. Okay. No, Linda, it's not too late.
We just started.
We just started. Okay, let me go back to the start. Linda, you already did that. Or maybe that was already a star. Oh, yeah, I was just starring your stuff. Okay, we got Hypnicity and Lark is next. Hey, Lark. Glad to see you here today. I see it's your husband's birthday, Marilla. How exciting. Let's see. We'll have to see what he has to say for you. But this one's for Lark. Oh, White Dragon's getting ready to be a granddaddy.
Good for him.
Hi, Perrette. Let me see.
He's got a ways to go. I'm a great grandma.
Yeah. Gotcha, Karen. Or Lark. Ooh, lovely. You got the sun. Enjoy happiness and success. I love that. The direction guardian is here. I love these guardian angels. The guardian angel of directions. I think this is fantastic. Choose your path. You can go any way you want to go. Remember, you've got the sun card. Choose the path you want, and then deliberately be graceful in movement and action. The Shaolin master. Just go inside, know what it is that you want, and go for it. Deliberately, thoughtfully, and with sureness. Is that a word?
And they pretty well matched what I got. The first one I had was it's time to get going. You have the power of creativity, and it's time to get going on it. And it says, but be patient. Don't worry. You need to take a rest every once in a while and make up your plans so that they all what the next steps are going to be. So a good plan works.
Yeah.
They also said that if you keep with all the plans and what you're doing, you could be making a prudent investment.
You could be making what?
A prudent investment with your time.
Oh, with that
money.
sun card, I'd say you're rocking it, Lark.
And it says that also you have some awakening of abilities, psychic abilities coming, and some spiritual epiphanies coming your way. And it also said be open to love. And they said that it is possible that you may be having a relationship, a renewal, or a new one. Or it may just find that you may just find that it's so much easier to be giving unconditional love than it used to be. So
Nice.
be open to it. Okay.
Hey, Patricia Connors, thank you for being here. MJ420, lovely to see you. And Patricia's son, Corey, has a birthday today. So happy birthday to Corey. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, next is Sweet Morella. Husband's birthday today.
Okay.
And he's on the other side. Can't be easy. I know it's his first birthday without him, so we're sending you lots of love and light.
We have both been
Big
there.
hugs.
Yeah, we've
I
both
know
been.
the feeling. Hey, Gita Covington, how are you? Let's get her. Okay.
Hmm. Well, mine have a lot of instructions for it.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. The first one was the Eight of Autumns, and it said do some more research before you take things on. You might need to go back to school or think about long-term projects. And the second card also talked about long-term projects. It said have an eye for the long-term project. You need to keep your patience. There are lots of good things to come, but you're working on long-term stuff, and you will have the satisfaction of a job well done. And it also says protect the fruits of your labor. In other words, if you're going to write a book, patent it. If you're going to write something, you're going to create something, you may want to patent. You want to protect yourself. And there could be possible challenges ahead, but then life is full of them, and we learn from them. And they talk about environmental conservation. So, of course, we're all into that. So really plan out everything for the long term and keep moving with it. Okay. And you may find that you have to study up on some things. So.
Well, I got the first card is the Water Guardian that wants you to connect with your emotions and know that there's nothing wrong with this. You just have really deep emotions. The Shapeshifter says to transform and unveil your gifts. We know that you're working on your spiritual side and your gifts. And it's really time to shed that old skin and let the new you come out with all these new gifts that you've got. Your husband is so proud of who you are and what you've been doing. He's surrounding you all the time. He's there with you 24/7. He loves you. He's paying attention to what you're doing, and he's your biggest cheerleader on the other side.
He's very vocal.
Very, very vocal. And I've got full body chills and tears.
Yeah.
He's just sending his love to you today and to tell you not to worry. Everything is fine. And he's happy where he is. He's happy and healthy. And he wants you to be happy and healthy where you are.
And he's happy with what you're doing.
Very, very, very.
Yeah.
Marilla, you're not supposed to make me cry. I'm good at that, though. Okay. White Dragon's next. I hope that resonates. And I'm sorry, I got Patricia Connors wrong. Her name is Corey, and it's her birthday today. So happy birthday.
Boy, a lot of birthdays today.
I know you, Missy Morella.
Like I said, we've both been there.
Yep, we've both been
Can't
there.
get this old without doing that.
No, I'm afraid you can't.
No.
Okay, so White Dragon's next. So excited about your granddaughter being born anytime. And what did you say her name was? It was a beautiful name. Where did you go, White Dragon? Alora. Like Alora Dannon. Does it have anything to do with Alora Dannon? Is that where she got the name? You know, remember Alora Dannon? No. Okay. Oh, mine is so confused about Patricia Coast. So it's Corey, her mother's name. Okay. Happy birthday, Corey. I got so confused. Oh, no. Okay. Well, it's a
What's the
beautiful
know
name.
about? What's
Hmm?
the know about?
Alora Dan. If the name was from Alora Dannon. It's a beautiful name, though. Okay, White Dragon. I got that Shaolin Master. I love it. The Shaolin Master is always saying be graceful in movement and action. He wants you to think and be deliberate about the actions that you take. And the White Witch is here that says be the light. And we know that you are the light and you work with the light all the time. But it's saying use your gifts. Use your gifts. Don't depend on others. Use your own gifts. And the magic guardian says is unlocking your gifts, the magic within. And let me read that real quick. Stop looking outside yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. Magic with a K is the energy of the universe that allows you to manifest and create through direction and power of will. It changes according to your frequency. Wow, that's pretty cool. So I know how much magic you've got. You are a very magical being. Just be um, intentional.
Now, the first card I got, these are all cards that I haven't had before, ever. The first one is awakening. And what it's saying is that you may want to change it, how you're looking at something or a situation. And be sure to embrace your uniqueness, especially where that situation is concerned. Okay. So there's a temporary pause in the action while you are doing that. And it says, don't be afraid to read. The second one was Five of Autumn. Don't be afraid to reach out to others, for a second opinion or something like that. It's not a really good time to change a career. If you know what I mean, you really don't need to do that. But they were saying it's okay to reach out for some help, especially since you're looking at a situation differently. And they said that you're having a brilliant success. You have the freedom to go in any direction you want to go.
I just want to put that up because his ship retrofit is done and he can go anywhere he wants.
Well, they said,
I love it.
The world, freedom, the brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction. And it's a journey that's now complete. Well, the journey was waiting on your ship.
That's brilliant. I love it.
And yes, you did have to ask others for help for that one. So, yeah.
Okay, Corey, I did add you too, and happy 34th birthday. I added you to the list. And there's Miss Linda. Linda Day Gonzalez is next. Then we have Karen Doyle, G. Covington, and Corey. If we missed anybody, let me know. I think we still have plenty of time. Okay, let's see what they say for Miss Linda today. Ooh, the hunter, the warrior, and the high priestess. Wow.
Really?
I'm going to let you go first.
Well, it's weird because I got two of the same cards.
How do you do that?
I don't know. Because I shake them up and then I roll them out and I just pick.
Oh, you mean from the last time?
Yeah.
It
So
happens to me every so wonder.
it
So
said
often.
no more procrastinating. 7 of Summer. Stop it. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making your decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. Don't think so hard. Ask your heart what it is you want. Okay. And then no more procrastinating. Your heart's going to tell you what you need to do. Get going. Don't be afraid to reach out to other people. 5 of Autumn. So if you need some help with something, do it. And you'll find that you have a brilliant success. Again, it's the World card. But in this case, I'm seeing that there's a journey that you've been taking and it's complete now. So you're free to go on. And that's why I said, find out from your heart what you really want and get going.
Because the hunter says, track down your fears and desires. Where you find your fears, you're going to find your desires. But you have to get past those fears. You have to face them and deal with them and go for your desires. But don't worry about it because you've also got the warrior card, which means stand fearless and strong. You have everything you need to do what it is that you want to do. Just get past the fear. And the high priestess. Now, the high priestess, she's the embodiment of the divine feminine. So she's saying, align with the light and focus on all things positive. Get through these things that you're fearful of. Use the warrior inside of you to do what it is that you want to do. And know that you've got the light behind you. You're aligned with this high priestess and the divine feminine, and you can get whatever it is that you want. Just so much of it, we're stopped by fear. All of us. We're afraid to make a mistake. We're afraid to put ourselves out there.
Yeah. Procrastination.
Okay, let me get Perrette. Hold on real quick. Let me star her. And I got you, MJ. Okay. And Karen Doyle's next.
Karen.
She says, wow, that hits right on. Thank you so much. Oh, yay, I love it.
Yep.
I have a bit of procrastination in me, too. She says procrastination is her worst character trait. Yeah, me too. I don't know if it's my worst, but it's certainly up there.
It's up there. I think we all have it.
Okay, let's see what we have for Miss Karen. Okay. I'm ready. We got the arrow, which is asking you to surround yourself with people that you feel safe with, people that are of the same mind, like-mindedness. Surround yourself by people like that. And then we have the wise one. Grow within your current situation. Stop and reflect about all that you have already. All of the things, all the ducks that you have in a row so far. And Be grateful for those, show gratitude for those, and know that you have this the wisdom and the character to be whatever you want to be. And then here comes the shield maiden that asks you to make plans and focus on what you really want. And you have the strength and the power to get there. Okay.
And mine are very similar. It says that you need, this is the star card, and it says that you need to be looking at things with hope and optimism. Because remember, faith can move mountains. It really can. So happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. It also says that your ego has you almost trapped. You feel like you're trapped. You're placing too much importance on material items, and you're beginning to get caught up in fear and worry. So that's something that you know, that's why they're saying, Star, look at things more positively. Don't get caught up in that. And there is some immediate action and challenges coming. But like she said, you've got everything you need to take care of them. So, especially since they're saying you can successfully manage whatever this challenge is with no problem. So, yeah, it pretty much confirms what she said.
Cool. How's Miss G. Covington today? I hope you're having a lovely Tuesday afternoon. Wow, beautiful cards. I love it when the white buffalo comes up. It's the peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. I just love that white buffalo. She's just beautiful. She's holding a peace pipe. So make amends where you can. You don't always have to be right. Listen to Trust in the Unknown. The Sky Father has come in with an eagle. And you know, an eagle has a perspective higher than everybody else. You can see things from a different perspective. So trust in the unknown. And the Medicine Mother says, honor your inner knowing. You know what you need to do. Honor that and trust in your heart. Always remember to make your decisions coming from your heart center.
And first card I had was Chariot. And it says that you have success because of the dedication and self-discipline that you use. And they want you to start thinking in terms of long term. So you can make your plans and be patient, but you've got the dedication you need. You get the success from it. So you're doing really well. And then they said, you're going to have news that's worth celebrating, whether it's yours or just a friend or like somebody's birthday or somebody's engaged or a birth or whatever. It's worth celebrating the news. So
Nice.
it's everything's looking up for you, and it's because of your discipline and your dedication.
Okay. The next one. Now, this is for Corey, not Patricia. Patricia's going to come next, I believe. Can you do me a read? Yeah, I think Mom is next, but this is the son, Corey, who is 34 today. So happy birthday.
I kept getting the message that it should just be one card. So that's what I drew. And what it is the 6 of Spring. And what it says is that it's wonderful news that you're going to be getting. You've been making smart choices that are going to bring rewards, success, and public recognition. So you're doing what you need to do.
Oh, you just picked one. Okay. Well, I've got the
That's
mountains.
what's good.
I've got the mountains. So stand your ground. And then you also got the earth guardian that says stay rooted and grounded. So this is all about standing your ground. And wait for there's some information coming your way. This is the oracle card. Wait for important information. Whatever you have going on, just know you can stand your ground. You're correct in your thinking. Stand your ground, just stay grounded and know that that's where you need to be, and wait for whatever this important information is coming. There's something that's coming up. So, and it doesn't necessarily mean somebody telling you something. Pay attention to synchronicities. It could be small. Sometimes spirit just, they don't bang you over the head so much as give you little hints. So stay open to the messages.
Right.
Yeah. And then I believe we have one more. Wow, way down.
Do we have Patricia to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got Patricia now. And then that's our last. No, I think we have one more. I think we have Perrette is the last one. Oh, MJ420. Sorry, I forgot. We got two more after this.
Okay.
Okay, so this is for Patricia. Ooh, sweet. You got the high priestess, the divine feminine. Harness that mystic power that you have inside. Stand in the lights. Make sure that you're standing in the light and that you have that high vibe, because the high priestess is very powerful. Not only that, you have the guardian angel that's telling you you're not alone ever. You're surrounded by your spirit guides and helpers. Don't hesitate to ask them for whatever it is that you need help with. The stargazer saying to set your sights higher. I get this a lot. Go bigger. Everybody needs to dream bigger. Things that you never thought possible. We can manifest so much with the energies that are coming in. Don't settle for the mundane. Get crazy. Ask for more all the time. Set your sights higher.
Right. And what I got was the first one was childhood and children and old friends. And if you talk about old times and things that have happened, you'll both have a different story to tell. Because even if it's the same thing, you both saw it differently. So recognize that thing. You may need to go back and look at it again in order to find out what really was true. And then it says that you have some people around you that you may want to leave because they're dishonest. You're realizing or beginning to realize in some cases that what you both thought you wanted isn't really what you want. So you're going to leave that. And then you have the Princess of Summer. This all has to do with your friends. One of your friends is maybe a new one, a fairly new one, and you find that you can confide in them. A compassionate person, share things with her that you can't share with some of the others or him. So it's just mostly about change in people, change in you, how you perceive things, and how you may change your perception to be something different. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're growing.
That's called growing, for sure.
And don't think just because you may be older like me, that you can't learn something. Believe me, there's a lot to learn.
Never stop learning. I never stop learning. It would be so boring not to learn.
Right, right.
I'm always
If
in
you
the
quit-
learning mode.
To me, if you quit learning, you're
You
not learning
die.
anymore. You're just waiting.
Yeah. Okay. We have Miss Correct. Hi, Amanda. How are you doing? I'm trying to throw cards everywhere.
But at least my space is so small that if I throw a card, I can get it.
Okay. I've got the Lord card, which says take charge with authority. You have the information you need. You have your ducks in a row. You know what needs to be done. So take charge with authority. Sky Father's back with the eagle, looking from a different perspective, trusting in the unknown. And the Medicine Mother says, honor your inner knowing. So you have everything you need to do whatever it is that you want to do.
Okay, the first card was the Prince of Summer. And basically what it's talking about is your need to stay grounded. There are things that are coming along that may just sweep you off your feet. What a great idea, but you're not staying grounded, so you're not thinking as well as you can. So you want to make sure you stay grounded. And then they're saying that there's a really bright future manifested through hard work and creativity. And you get a lot done because you partner with others who share the same ideas you do. So it really works. But again, keep yourself grounded. It's so easy to get carried away.
Sure is.
And the other thing is, don't make work work. Make sure everything is fun. Bring fun into everything you do. If you've got a couple people, well, shoot, you can have a party while you're working. You know, you can just have nice, easy talking. There's so much talent in the group that you're with and multitasking. There are lots of different people have different priorities, but if you're all working towards the same end, it doesn't matter. Everything gets done and it can all be fun. So yes, you may be working hard, but you should be having a good time. The only thing you need to worry about is staying grounded.
Staying grounded.
Away.
Probably all of us.
Yeah.
We live so much in the etheric.
We forget what grounding is.
Hey, Jenny. You're welcome for Okay. Next is MJ 420. Yeah, have fun like we do when you guys are watching our show and we get to pull cards for you. That's fun for us.
Well, I like teaching too. So
You like what?
teaching.
Absolutely. You are a teacher. Hello.
I am a teacher. Hello. I must really like it because I'm special ed. Oh well.
Hey, Corey. Please, everybody, go up and click the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're at like 20 under 500, something like that. I think it was.
And I know
Or-
that doesn't sound like such a big number, but it is to us.
It is. 500 is a big number. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and ask your friends to come look and subscribe. And welcome, Patricia's son, whatever that says, Big Imp and the Big Slugger. I don't know what that means. But welcome. So glad you're here. Thank you, Morella. Oh my God, Priscilla, what are you doing?
Okay. The first card I got was Seven of Winter. And it's saying there's something that you're thinking, considering, but they would like you to look at it again because the choice that you're tending towards, there is a better one.
And look what fell out. The eagles see from higher perspective.
There you go.
You can't make
So,
this up.
You aren't seeing things as clearly as they would like you to. So they want you to look at it again. And if you feel like you need to, don't be afraid to reach out to others for comfort and love. You're getting ideas from other people is never wrong because you're asking for ideas. You're not saying, tell me what to do. You're asking for ideas, and you may find you want to incorporate part of it in what you decide to do. It's just, you're the final decision maker, but it gives you some other ideas, especially if you go back and look at it again. There's some other things that you might want to see. And don't worry, just be patient. Take the time to rest and plan out your next step. So, that way you can make sure you're doing a prudent investment of time or money. You're not wasting your energy. So do take a look.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the big pimp and DJ. Yeah, I never got past the big pimpy either, Linda. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I love it. That's a great handle. So I've got the eagle, obviously, that says look at things from a higher perspective, but be a warrior, be fearless and stand strong in what you believe. But also, the wise one, the crone, says, grow within your current situation. And I'm going to read this because knuckle down, be reliable and committed, be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. The wise one represents the wisest aspect of the goddess, the crone. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you're being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. But just know that you have the information that you need. You have that wisdom, that reliability. Just take a look from a different perspective, and I think the answers will come to you. And know that you are strong and committed, or maybe should be committed. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder around here. No, I'm just teasing. But that was a great reading, actually. Just see it all from a higher perspective. Go within, use your wise woman knowledge, your crone wisdom, and all will be well.
You know a lot more than you think you do.
Isn't that the truth? I think we all know a lot more than we think we do.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel pretty stupid, but I'm not. Anyway, that's it for cards. Let's pull a card for the collective. And also I wanted to invite everybody to our next show on Saturday, where Jenny Culkin will be here. She's a psychic medium and Akashic Records reader. You know her as Starfish HHI. And then on Sunday, we have Valerie B. from Illumination Portal going to be here to talk about the full moon coming up next Friday, I believe, on the 29th. It's the harvest moon. So 2 good shows this weekend. And then on Tuesday, do we know what our Tuesday show is?
Yes, it has to do with breathing.
Grieving?
Breath work.
Oh, breath work. Oh, awesome. I love breath work. So that sounds fun. So thank you very much for being here today, everyone. And we got a card for the collective. I can't wait to see you at practice too. It'll be so much fun. It will indeed. I love the psychic practices that we're doing. They're very helpful. And I'm sure that one will be as well. Corey, we're on every Tuesday and Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. The information is in the description of our videos, each and every one of them. And Tuesdays are usually we're making a presentation on some particular subject regarding ascension. And then on Saturdays, we do interviews with other readers, just other people on YouTube that have channels or not. Some of them do, some of them don't. Just interesting people. So,
Yeah, so you know who they are. So,
but you'll know most people will understand who they are. I got the star ancestor. Isn't that pretty? We got the star ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. That's what we all need to do. Follow the voice of our hearts and our souls. Stay soul-centered. That's where it all comes from.
and I actually pulled 3, but the first one is that you are a brilliant success. Don't forget how good you really are. And I know it's much easier to believe the negative things than is the positive, but believe the positive things. And that also know that you're having a fulfilling life doing what you're doing and bringing up your spirituality. It's very fulfilling. Your family loves you for it. And the last thing that they said was, let go of those people that are holding you back. Those people who no longer serve you. You can let them go and continue on. They obviously cannot continue on yet because they're not where you are, but it doesn't matter. Just go on. It's time for you to focus on what it is that you really want.
That's a lovely message for the collective. Follow your soul. I love it.
Yep.
Well, thank you everybody for being here. We've
Yes,
had a
thank you
wonderful
very much.
Tuesday afternoon with you. Can't wait to see you on Saturday, and take care and go out and shine your light. Make sure you spread your love, especially to those that you don't think deserve it.
And especially to yourself,
But
because
mostly
you do
to
deserve
yourself.
it.
You each deserve unconditional love. Each and
Even
every
your
one
own.
of you. That's right. So have a wonderful week. We hope you will join us again on Saturday.
Yeah.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.